with what's the healing energy for this week? What do we need to focus on globally, all of us? What is the vibration for us to work with that will support healing, not just for ourselves, but for all of us with the global consciousness, because we're all connected. So good to see you. So I've taken a card from the Lightseers deck. I really love this deck. So this is for all of us. This is the Fool card. Now, look at that card. I just love it. I love the energy. We have this seed of life and the flower of life, and she's holding a crystal, and it's like she's holding onto the edge. And where is that crystal going to fall? Is it going to fall into the grid, or is it going to go with her? What's going to happen? So this particular card is all about movement forward. Where are we going to move? What's the next step? What exciting adventure is there for you? Are you a tarot reader? Yes, I am. I've been reading tarot for over 50 years. Over 50 years. So yeah, it's something that I love. So, and this is from a tarot deck. And I love this image. You know, when I first started with the tarot, there were only a few decks available. At least that's what it seemed like for me as a child. But this is one of my favorite. I love the imagery. And this is just beautiful because of this, to me, this flower of life, this energy of 6 as well, which is the number of Venus, which is love and compassion and open heart, etc. So this message for all of us is there's a new beginning that's there. What's your next step? What are you going to do? Where are you going to throw your crystal? It's almost like throwing die, isn't it? Throwing dice. What are you going to roll? What are you going to focus on next? Where are you going to go? Are you going to take a risk? Are you going to sit back and just wait for the universe to support you? Which the universe always will, but then you need to also take that next step as well. There's a meeting in the middle, heaven and earth, between yourself and the universe. So what do you want that next step to be? If you were to imagine that this is you and you have this crystal here, where would you throw that crystal? It's like a dart. Where are you sending it next? What is it you want to create next? Where is your next step going to be? Yeah. So when I look at this as well, I love that yellow energy. The yellow of fearlessness, or maybe a fear as well. Because, you know, there's two sides to that, isn't there? There may be that, you know, when you're taking a next step, it can be a little bit scary. Because we don't know what the outcome's going to be, or we don't know if that next step's going to be successful, or we don't know where that next step is going to take us. And so it can be a little bit scary to take it. But that yellow energy of the solar plexus is, well, it's empowerment as well. When you take a next step and it's an amazing next step, then you just feel like you've accomplished something incredible, don't you? So check my website. If you want to consult me, then check my website, sealwithlove.com. Take a look there. Lovely to see you, by the way. Hey, Patty, lovely to see you. Hi, Nicole. Yay. So, okay, this is for all of us. Now I'm going to take a little devil card. The devil is lived backwards, just energy in reverse. It's not negative. It's something that it's time for us to look at within ourselves or within others. It's in our environment. It's been reflected back. It's something that wants to be revealed at this time. And remember, this is a global consciousness. It's for all of us. So we are all reflecting back. We are all receiving. We're all giving. Yeah. So let's see what that little devil is. Wants to come up at the moment. Interesting. So it's the death card from the little devil. See? So death is an ending, and then there's a new beginning. So then we get the Fool card. It's in perfect alignment, isn't it? With that ending and then new beginning. It's not always easy to end something, is it? So if you think about a job or moving from a home or a relationship, it can be really challenging to let go because we've gotten used to a certain way of being. You know, this is who we are. And then all of a sudden we're changing it, shifting it. We might be throwing things out or releasing and letting go of relationships that maybe no longer reflect who we are. So this death energy is just an end. It's just a transformation. So I say this all the time. My mother always used to say, what the caterpillar calls death, the master calls a butterfly. So it's moving from one way of being into another way of being, right? Gina said, first day of a new job today, a bit nervous. That's it. That's it. You're ending one way of being and then you're moving into a new way. So where are you ending? What's ending in your life right now? And it might not be something that is necessarily physical. It could be something emotional. It could be something mental. It could be that you've been focused on a particular pattern in your life and you're releasing it. It's the end of it. It's no longer there anymore and you're moving into another more powerful way of being. It could be that you are letting go of a food that doesn't sit well with you anymore, a diet that doesn't sit well with you anymore, and you're moving into a new diet. So there's all kinds of different ways that you can look at this. It could also be that there's somebody around you that is going through a change, that is going through an ending, and it's a reflection for you. Or maybe it's an opportunity for you to be there for them, yeah? To give them wisdom. Share your wisdom with them. So let's see which angel wants to be with you, to support you right now, to support all of us. Spontaneity. It's probably backwards on your screen. Spontaneity. I love that. So when we think about this first card of the Fool, she may spontaneously throw that crystal somewhere or hold on to it. So that spontaneity, how would that look for you at this time? Being spontaneous. You know, when something ends in our lives, we can tend to sit back and maybe not want to do anything, not want to take a step forward, not want to move into something new, into a new adventure. So we might feel that we can't. It's scary just to take that next step. But this is spontaneous. What would you spontaneously do to support yourself? It might be to do a meditation. It might be to go outside and hug a tree. It could be to call a friend. What intuitively is coming to you at this time that is just spontaneous? It's like, well, I didn't even think about that to support me. It's just something that is coming up at this time. And I know it's coming from my higher self, from my soul, from my light, from my angels. You know, it's all connected. It's all energy. What would that spontaneous thing be? And it's like, well, it wouldn't be spontaneous if we're thinking about it now, but maybe it is. Maybe it's just off the top of your head. What would support you right now? What would help you? Share with us. What's going to help you? What's going to help you right now? So that spontaneous energy, when I look at it, I see color. So for me, when I look at it, it's orange. And so I ask, well, what's that orange? And it's the spontaneous energy is to drink some orange juice. What is that spontaneity for you? Maybe it's taking a chance. Maybe it's grabbing at an opportunity that is there and it just appears. And your spontaneity may be saying yes instead of pushing away at it. Yeah. Faith is what is spontaneity to me in this moment, said Tess. I love that. I like the yellow and simply being yourself, said Patty. Yeah, I love that too. All right, so we have this new beginnings, we have an ending, and then we have spontaneity as well. ending, new beginning, spontaneity. So it's not always easy. It's not always easy to take a risk, but it's going with your light. What does your soul say? What does your intuition say? But also, what does your practical sense say as well? Because this is about balance. It's about balancing what feels right for you, what feels safe for you, but at the same time, it's allowing yourself to take that next step and not to hold back. Taking a chance to write, said Pam. New path. Oh, I love that. I love that. Spontaneity is trust. It is trusting. It's trusting that, you're moving in the right direction for you. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I'm going to send you so much love. Lots of angel blessings. And I'll see you again soon.